Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel once again. This will be another video on how to install LSPDFR. In this very video guys, we are only installing LSPDFR, and of course we are going to jump into the game and check it out and see what the basics are for LSPDFR. All right, just in case you don't know, we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of a showcase. All right, and of course I'm gonna go ahead and leave the link in the description for this, so you can go ahead and come to this website and go to download this file, and you're gonna go ahead and scroll down and agree to download, and please go ahead and download the manual install. Okay, I prefer the manual install. It's pretty easy, drag and drop, and that's pretty much it. All right, so once you have that done, once you have this done guys, go ahead and bring it to your desktop or something like that. As you can see, mine is right here. So let's go ahead and open up this folder, and like I always do, I am going to unzip my files here real quick. All right, so let's go ahead and move this one to the side over here. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and select everything. All right, like I've done, and then hold your control key on your keyboard and deselect the license and deselect the readme over here. Okay, so please make sure you pay attention to what's going on here and select what I have selected. You should have at least 25 files. Drag and drop those inside your GTA 5 main directory, just like that. All right, what is this right here? Let me go ahead and unpin that, and then we're just gonna go ahead and replace whatever needs to be replaced. It really doesn't matter, and then we can go ahead and close this. Now we should be ready to run the game for the first time, because I already shown you how to install the other essential mods in the very first video. That will be the very top video on the list on the channel, so please go ahead and check that out first before you can install your LSPDFR from here. All right, I like to go ahead and create a shortcut for this, and then go ahead and drag that shortcut to the desktop and then pin it to my taskbar right here. I always do it. I don't know why, but I always do it. All right, so guys, before we can go ahead and run the game, I'll highly suggest that you turn off whatever virus protection you might have on your PC. All right, you don't have to do this, but I'll highly suggest that you do it. For me, it is McAfee, but my McAfee is not working right now. It's actually expired, so I don't really have nothing to turn off. So we're gonna go ahead and run the game for the first time. Let's go ahead and run our rage. It could potentially crash for the first time, so that's part of modding guys. Nothing goes perfect, so if it does crash on you, just go ahead and close your LSPDFR and run it again. All right, so let's go ahead. You need to go ahead and get this window right here, especially if you're running it for the first time, and then go ahead and accept. You are going to need this window to pop up again, so make sure you have this window to pop up. And for this one right here, we're going to go ahead and change this to 60,000 instead. All right, so this will give the game a little bit more time to load if it's struggling to load. And yeah, that's the reason why we're changing that. In terms of the plugins right here guys, I always like my LSPDFR to start up every time I start the I log into the game. I always want my LSPDFR to be working. All right, and then over here guys, let's go ahead and just check if there's anything that we need to change here. Game settings, this is pretty much new to me. There used to be an option here to back up your game files and everything like that. I don't see that option here, so I don't know what's going on with that. All right, I guess you don't need to back up your files anymore, so that comes even more important guys, to make sure you have at least 2 versions of your GTA 5 like I showed you in the last video. All right, so as long as here you got a green at the very bottom right here, that means you are in good hands. Everything should be working fine. All right, so if you made any changes here like I've done, just go ahead and go to save and launch, and this could potentially crash your game. That's for sure. That's, I would say 90% guaranteed. You might crash your game running for the first time, but if it does run for the first time without crashing, you are a lucky person. All right, and you should get this box right here and just click OK. Alrighty guys, so when you do open up your Rockstar launcher, just go to settings and make sure this is ticked off right here. All right, so make sure this is ticked off right here guys, and then once you're done with that, just close it and run your game again. So let's go ahead and try to run our rage once again. Alrighty guys, so once we get to this, as you can see, I've run my game for the second time, and we're just gonna go ahead and run story mode with the Reg plugin, and this should send us straight to the game. All right, and I'll see you guys in the game. Alrighty guys, as you can see, it's allowing us to jump into the game for the first time, but I cannot be happy yet because I'm not actually in the game yet. But if you are seeing this, these are good signs right here guys. These are good signs. As you can see, we just jumped in the game, and I just realized my controller is not even on. But anyways, give me a second. Alrighty guys, so let me go ahead and demonstrate a little bit here. There's good signs what I see so far. So the first thing that you really need to look out for when you log in for the first time are these police station signs right here. So if you save those, like to for your rage to run for the first time, every time you jump into the game, you should see these police signs right here. So that means everything should be running properly. And of course, when you go to this menu right here, you should see LSPDFR right here. So go ahead and click on that and go to character, and then we're gonna go ahead and switch character guys. So this is where you're gonna have the opportunity to create your own character. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so it's gonna go ahead and send us to this police department. I think it's the LAPD headquarters or something like that. But anyways, so here guys, you can go ahead and create your own character. So I want mine to have a specific hair type because I'm a black man, so you know, whatever, until I see that hair type, because I usually find it this way every time I try to edit his hair. Alright, so that would be the hair type I like for me. So you can go ahead and choose whatever you want. And then heritage over here, and of course we're gonna go ahead and try to make this full as black as possible. Alright, I think that's pretty okay, but whatever. Let me see here. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Isn't that a white man though? Isn't that a white man? My father ain't white though, you know. Alright, let me go ahead and say I resemble my... Why is making my neck a little bit yaffy like that though? But let me go ahead and make myself look cute. Fuck that. Go ahead and make myself look cute, fam. I think that should be okay. You know, that's still a white man though. Alright, let me go ahead and choose Nico as my father then. Fuck that. Is that Nico right there? Ah, whatever. But I look good. Yeah, Nico's right here though. I look good this way though. I like that one. I like that one still. I'll choose that one. Alright, so we can go ahead. Let me see here. Features. You can go ahead and customize whatever you want, but I don't really want to change anything for me here. Yo, that actually changed something, you know. That actually just changed something. You know what, let me go ahead and go back here. What the fuck did I just change? That doesn't look right. But anyways, I don't want to really take too much time on this guys. You can go ahead and do this at your own leisure, whatever you want. Let's go ahead and go to appearance. Let me go ahead and change the eyebrows though. All right, you don't want the eyebrows to look too crazy, so yeah, that's a little bit. Yeah, I don't want to really take too much time on this. You can always change this at some other time if you want to. That's up to you. All right, I think I'll keep those. Groomed. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'll stick with these right here. But anyways, if you are satisfied with your changes, guys, go ahead and go to save, and of course here you can go ahead and put whatever name you want. Let me just go ahead and put dilly right here, fam. All right, let's go ahead and save that, and we are going to use this, and then this is going to spawn you at the safe house. All right, your first chosen safe. I think you can still change a safe house or something like that if you wanted to. I'm not 100% sure, but it could spawn you sleeping or taking a shower. But let's go ahead and get out of this shower right here, because this is not the shower time. All right, so in this apartment, guys, yo, I don't like his nose though. Jesus Christ. And over here, guys, you can always change the outfit. You can always change the outfit and save it if you wanted to. All right, that's up to you. But let's go ahead and get outside here, because I want to go ahead and do a little bit of a demonstration on LSPDFR itself, because that's what we are here for, and then go from there. All right. All right, so right now, guys, I cannot really spawn anywhere, so we might need to install I think when we do install simple trainer, then it will be able to spawn anywhere we want. I mean teleport anywhere we want. But I wanted to show you this just in case you didn't know. You do have your own vehicle over here, and it will be parked at this spot right here. So this is our own vehicle. You can always change this vehicle, guys. I'm pretty sure most of you are not going to like this one. Let me see if I can turn off this nonsense right here. But anyways, I'm pretty sure you guys are not going to like this type of vehicle. You can even put an add-on vehicle of your choice if you wanted to. There will be a blue marker right there. Once you leave here and come back with another vehicle, there will be a blue marker right there where you can save it. All right, so right now, guys, I want you to go ahead and go to the station here real quick and run our LSPDFR for the first time. Let's get it. Alrighty, guys, we are arriving to the station, and I think you can go to any station if I'm not mistaken, but I just chose the headquarters over here. But we're just gonna go ahead and go inside. You need to do this for the first time, guys, and then after that you will be able to run your LSPDFR from wherever you spawn in the game. All right, so let's go ahead and go to the locker room over here. Go ahead and get inside. As you can see, this blue what the hell? Put that shirt on, sir. Put that shirt on. Look at this fool. But anyways, let's go ahead and deal with what we are here for. So here, guys, we're gonna go ahead and log into the station for the first time, and this is where you can go ahead and choose and go on duty for the first time. Let's go ahead and devour these donuts, and once you're here, we're gonna go ahead and go to the police locker, and then on the agency tab right here, you can go ahead and choose what agency you want to work for. All right, you can go ahead and choose FBI, whatever it is that you want over here, and then over here there will be outfit for them as well. All right, but let's go ahead and choose LSPD. We're just gonna go ahead and choose this only one uniform, and of course later on we are going to be installing new uniforms and everything. And then here you can play around with this, guys, but you know, there's not really much at this point to customize anything here. Once you're satisfied, just go ahead and confirm, and then go ahead and go to the police garage where we can go ahead and get ourselves a vehicle. All right. Alright, so we can go ahead and choose whatever vehicle we want. Let me just go ahead and choose this one, and then delivery, does it really matter? Yeah, let's just go ahead and over here, guys, you can go ahead and modify the vehicle, like upgrade the engine, the brakes, and everything like that, or you can go ahead and just go to apply all if you wanted to, and then select if you are satisfied with everything. And now we should be ready to go on duty. We are pretty much on duty already, and now we can go ahead and pull over some vehicles if we wanted to, but this is like bare bones of LSPDFRs. There's not really much to it. to be honest. It's not fun at this point, but let's go ahead and pull over this guy right here. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and press our left shift key, and that's going to initiate a stop for this guy. And let's see if he's going to pull over or not. All right, and like anything else, guys, this could go left real quick. All right, so he has chose to pull over here, which is not really ideal. We don't have custom pullover installed just yet, so we might need to do everything right here. So you can go ahead at this point and really approach the vehicle. Sometimes these people can attack you and all that. Let's go ahead and speak to him. Hello. All right, and then here we can go ahead and ask for ID, ask him to leave a vehicle, whatever the case might be. But let's just go ahead and ask for ID and see what the hell is going on with this guy. We might just find that he might be wanted or something like that. But without really getting too much information right here, you can use the police. I don't even know if the police computer actually works at this point. Alright, let's see here. I just cancelled I just pressed X and cancelled the stop. So guys, there's not really much I can do with this barebone LSPDFR. I just wanted to see if everything is running really. So if you're at this stage, guys, you are pretty much on the right track. Your LSPDFR should be running properly at this point. Once we do install some more mods, you are going to experience LSPDFR differently than you have right here. But you can go ahead and just play around with it and see and just experiment with things and all of that. But with that said, guys, I'll just conclude this video right here. So thank you so much for watching, thank you so much for subscribing, guys, and I'll see you on the next video. I think we are going to be changing some INI files on our LSPDFR that we just installed, just to make it even better and prepare it for some more mods to make sure everything is running smooth. So with that said, guys, thank you so much for watching, thank you so much for subscribing.